Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your October 2021 general reading. So you've got two Lenormands. Everyone just came out differently. I'm just sort of going with it. And in a strange way, I should just left it at this one, but this is the energy of wonder. It's very much like spontaneity, wonder, and spontaneity and wonder and joy are a byproduct of an awakened mind. Yeah, so I guess it's the result of the personal development work that we do in ourselves. So it's almost like the first house. It's Aries, it's creativity, but it's being in this beautiful state of joy. Absolutely love seeing that for you, Sagittarius. It's just very it's just so open, just so incredibly open energy. And there's 3 months of your ruler in Aquarius. Please make the most of it, guys. I think in Pisces it's going to be really happy there anyhow, but sort of co-ruler. But make the most of the last few months in Aquarius, because it's really about individuation. Yeah, you're bringing forward your unique creative energy. You then get the Moon card. I mean, in the Lenormands, the Moon card is a card of romance, actually. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to say. You know, it's really interesting. Half the people so far have had this card. So maybe Venus is in Scorpio, isn't it? So maybe loads of people are going to fall in love over the month of October. But there's an awful lot of this card showing up. So maybe for some of you this is romance. Maybe for some of you you're just completely in love with life. I mean, in reality they're exactly the same thing. So however it falls for you, I really, really wish you to have the sense of being in love with life, because it's like a magnet that magnetizes everything to you anyhow. So absolutely beautiful Lenormands. That sort of cheered me up to see them there, actually. So we're going to pull 7 cards as normal, and I'll just continue this way until I find a desire. I thought about doing a Celtic cross, but the Celtic crosses can be a little bit they tend to take me about 50 minutes. So what you want is a victory. Yes. The gift is the Hermit card. That's interesting as a gift. So the Hermit card is about, it's a processing card, digesting experience, turning lead into gold. And when our lead becomes our gold, we share it with the world. Yeah. The challenge is the Three of Cups. So relationships, you do have the Fool card. I mean, it is a different card, but there's something very similar to the Fool card and the Child card, because you're not carrying any luggage with you, if you understand what I mean. And that's what joy and spontaneity is. It's like we're not dragging those 10 wands with us everywhere we go. So that is the Fool, that is the Child. I'll talk about it in a minute. Money and work, you get the King of Pentacles, and that's goddamn good. 6 of Cups at soul level. That's the Child as well, by the way. That's joy. And 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is waiting for harvest. Give me a minute. What? October, November? Yeah, the harvest time is January. Anything else with the 7 of Pentacles? You get the Empress card. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, you've got some lovely energy. Listen, some of you might be waiting for a child. There's no way around it with the Empress and the 7 of Pentacles. So this is waiting for fruition. Yeah, waiting for... But whatever it is, it's this bountifulness. Completely lush, Sagittarius, to tell you the truth. lush, lush, lush reading. An awful lot of joy, an awful lot of sixes. So the sixes come after we've had to break something. So in the fives, we have to break something. Sometimes it's conflict, sometimes it's financial issues, and then the next step is the sixes when we move into harmony. So what you want is a Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a breakthrough card. It's called velour. What a fantastic word. Mars and Leo, velour. There's a lot of applause here. And really what's happened here is, and it is a guy in the card, and that's, anyhow, that's irrelevant. But this person has won a personal victory. And the personal victory is over the head and the heart, going in separate directions. Five of Wands. Maybe you've had to take a leap of faith, Sagittarius. Maybe you've had to leap over some sort of void. Maybe you've had to do something that took courage, fire, courage. Now, what's helping you get that sense of victory is the Hermit card. So this is either going to be a person, or the Hermit is someone who's turned his lead into gold. So he's a sage, he's the alchemist, and that's all an alchemist is. It's not about being born like we're all alchemists. We all have the ability to turn our lead into gold, and that's what we bring to the world. In fact, it's probably the only way to keep this joy, to tell you the truth, is to bring our gold into the world. So that's what the Hermit does. He is the gift that's helping you get this sense of accomplishment, sense of victory. Although I'm not quite sure where it is. I mean, either some Sagittarius are spending some time in contemplation. So contemplating what 2021 has been about, and even probably 2022. Look at how far you've came. Look at the obstacles that you've overcome. And I know some of you have, and you know exactly who you are. So begin to say, how is this my gold? How can I share this gold with other people? Yeah. And that's how we get to keep it, by sharing it and by giving it away. So there might be a need to contemplate whatever this need to contemplate is. It's leading to some sort of victory, which I think is something to do with finding courage, overcoming something, dropping some story, dropping some baggage, especially around relationships with the Fool, because the Fool carries no karma. He's a 0. And I mean, the carrying of karma, I mean, this is literally giving up your story, because it's giving up stories about our existence and the stories we tell ourselves. And that's what leads to spontaneity. That's what leads to the Fool card. That's what freedom is, guys. That's what freedom is. Just having no freedom from story. God, can you imagine anything more amazing? The challenge is the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups a challenge? So the Three of Cups is a card. I mean, it is about being out in the town, being with friends. Some of you might still be in lockdown, by the way, who's watching this. So the Three of Cups showed up quite a lot for people in lockdown, because they couldn't be as free and be around the town as much as they wanted to. Maybe some of you, because you're in the Hermit, you're missing some people, something like that. Or just maybe because the Hermit's the gift, you're not feeling as social and connected as usual, something like that. We'll understand as the month goes along. But you've got the beautiful Fool in your relationships, so anything is possible. And this is waking up every day and remembering anything is possible and living in that state of wonder. I mean, it's bliss. It's enlightenment. It's bliss. You know, not waking up with, oh my gosh. Yeah. It's fantastic. King of Pentacles in your finances, absolutely fantastic card because there's a sense of solidity, being grounded to the earth, being grounded, stable, solid and secure. This might be a person, or it might be an element of your own personality. And if this is an element of your personality, things are easy for the King of Pentacles. So he's not in a state of tension. He's not worried about the future or carrying the past with him. He lives in a state of ease because he's the king. I don't know, but as far as I can tell, the kings don't have to worry so much. It's almost, you know, that song, it's just about letting things, trusting in the flow, trusting that what you need will come to you in the right time, in the right way. And again, this is how the Fool moves into the King of Pentacles. This could be a person, by the way. It could be a Virgo you're dealing with, because the Hermit is Virgo. So this might be a person. And for some of you, this is a brand new chapter unfolding in relationships. So it could be. Or this is just feeling, because of the energy between now and Christmas, really make the most of it. Every single bit of it, guys, because it's all about individuation. So I describe individuation as living with your soul and your body. So living this really, really authentic life. Yeah, being connected with everything that you are. And if no one's got any wolves at the door, then try not to put stress onto your money and free yourself up in other areas, yeah? Particularly around your relationships. That's fantastic energy. And you've got the Six of Cups at a soul level. So the Six of Cups is the card of a soulmate. And the reason why it's a card of a soulmate is, so these, apart from like all the flowers that have blossomed, these are two people who don't need to, I mean, they're not even talking. So their connection is, there's just a vibration and there's a love between two people. So this is also a card of, it can be a card of reconnecting with people. It can be a card of getting what you want and getting what you need, whatever that may be. Because that's going to be different according to every single person watching, about what is valuable for you and what you feel your soul needs. So whatever it is, you know, have a vision for it, because not only is relationships looking great, your finances is looking fantastic. And it's looking so fantastic because there's almost a sense of easy does it. And you know what easy does do it? Things flow. Nothing flows to anything that's too tense, that grabs too much. And when we're relaxed, we become magnets, which is really interesting because that's exactly who and what the Empress is. She's a magnet. She magnetizes. She holds the Venus symbol, and Venus represents her resources, love, essential needs, what our value systems are. Yeah, because essentially joy and individuation is living according to your value system. And that is going to be so different for every single person in the world. And some people's value system is having loads of financial wealth. Sometimes some people's value system is having loads of creativity in their lives. Being a Sag, yours might be about travel, you know, it might be about philosophy, but it's all really depending on your unique signature. But the Empress is about love. She's magnetism. She attracts. She doesn't repel. She only magnetizes, and she does without doing. So it's like she's Mother Nature. She's Gaia. And I know we have to plant the seeds and everything, guys. We plant the seeds in the High Priestess, by the way. And she comes to fruition in the Empress. So because of the Seven of Pentacles, maybe some of you have been doing some reflection on how you want the next 2 or 3 months to unfold. And it's wonderful. Our world is changing beyond all recognition. And it's these next few months are pivotal on the amount of freedom and the amount of self-expression and the amount of love. Love. Love, what else am I trying to say? This is about living. This is about living true to who you are. And for some of you, this is definitely family, motherhood. For some, this is just living close to the heart, living close to health, living close to nature, being expansive, being giving, being prosperous. So there's an awful lot of contemplation at the end of the month. And 7, yeah, November, December. This is about how you want the rest of the year and 2022 to unfold. There's a lot going on here, Sagittarius, and so much joy to be able to tap into, to access. And I think, I mean, money's looking great. This could be a person, but boy, your relationships. I'm laughing. I mean, there's no point me saying it's my favourite card because I've got too many favourite cards. But living without that story, which was laid down before we were 7 years old anyhow, and living without it, and living a state of joy. I can't think of anything better. Anything in the whole wide world. Anyhow, Sagittarius, this is a sort of brief overview because I'm trying to just make them, I'm trying to make the most of the last few months of Jupiter and Aquarius. I want freedom, 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 freedom to express your unique signature. So the links to my website are below, plus I've also added a PayPal link because a few people suggested I do it, guys. I value your comments as much as your donations, so please never feel. But if someone invites me to do something, I always go, oh, I'll give it a go. It's just people trying to keep the channel going, okay? But I value whatever you are. You're like, you're not like, your comment, your no comment. I value you all. And remarkable month, remarkable, open, joyful, spontaneous, you know, freedom. Okay guys, lots of love. Bye.